Bonjour, today we are going to do some work-related French slang. Okay, folks, let's have a look at this word. This word is travail. Travail means the work, okay? This is the noun. In a minute, we are going to learn the verb travailler and see whether there are any French slang words related to that verb. But to start with, I can think of two words related to the noun travail, the job. In French, we say sometimes le boulot. Le boulot. So you would say in English the job. Okay, we would say le boulot. Can you say that? Well done. Another word could be le taf. Le taf. Have a look. Le taf. Okay? So if I were to put these two words into sentences, I would say, for example, j'ai du boulot par-dessus la tête. Je ne peux pas sortir ce soir. J'ai du boulot par-dessus la tête. Je ne peux pas sortir ce soir. So, I am up to my ears in work. I cannot go out tonight, okay? But literally, par-dessus la tête means above my head or above the head. Okay, so we use the word boulot here, okay? Another sentence related to boulot, you could say, ce n'est pas un boulot très intéressant. Ce n'est pas un boulot très intéressant. It is not a very interesting job. Ce n'est pas un boulot très intéressant. Okay? But equally, you could say, ce n'est pas un travail très intéressant. You can use the proper word for it, which is travail. Now, if I were to use taf in a sentence, you could say, t'as du taf en ce moment? Ouais, j'ai trouvé un petit boulot dans un restaurant. T'as du taf en ce moment? Ouais, j'ai trouvé un petit boulot dans un restaurant. So here we're using the two slang words taf and boulot for exactly the same meaning, which is le travail, work. So, do you have some work at the moment? T'as du taf en ce moment? Ouais, j'ai trouvé un petit boulot dans un restaurant. Yeah, I've got a part-time job in a restaurant. Okay? Now, so this is based on the noun work, le travail. Now, let's have a look at the verb travailler, which is to work, travailler. Now, we could say bosser. Now, bosser means to work as well. It's very slang, okay, bosser, but we use it on a daily basis. So, it is also to work hard or to succeed at something, bosser, okay? And another one that is related to travailler, another verb is trimer. Trimer, and that means to work really hard, as in to slave away. Trimer, okay? So, if I were to use this verb slang, in my sentences, I could say, il bosse comme un fou pour gagner de l'argent. Il bosse comme un fou pour gagner de l'argent. So he's working really hard like a mad person to earn some money or to earn money. Now, note that bosser is conjugated the same way as you would conjugate any verb in the present tense here. So, okay, je bosse, tu bosses, il bosse, nous bossons, vous bossez, il bosse. And the same as trimer. Trimer, the other verb that we've just seen, okay? So you could say, il a trimé toute sa vie à l'usine. Il a trimé toute sa vie à l'usine. Equally, you can say the proper verb, travailler. Il a travaillé toute sa vie à l'usine as well. That works, okay? But here we are concentrating on the slang words for travailler. Now, il a trimé toute sa vie à l'usine means he spent his entire life slaving away at the factory. Now, usine is the factory. So he worked all his life at the factory. Okay, so have a look at this slang word as well. So remember, we have boulot and taf for le travail, and we've got bosser and trimer for travailler. Okay, now they may come useful. You will hear them. You will hear them in conversations. You will hear them in radio and films, French films. So you've got to be aware of this, even if you don't use them yourself when you speak French. Now, remember to subscribe to Learn French with Alexa if you have not done so already. And why don't you have a look at learnfrenchwithalexa.com, where you can find this lesson on a support guide. That's it for me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous.